Salutations! Welcome to another episode of Fox Plays Wargame Red Dragon, the Busan Pocket campaign, and so we're going to start off this episode ending our turn and responding to what the enemy does. Here we go. Okay. So they definitely disengaged with some of their stuff. Okay, so it does look like our what we did the last time has worked, and we have retaken to Yongguk and Bravo. So let's do a quick rundown of what the enemy has. All right, so they have a couple command vehicles. They've got some Strela infantry, a lot of infantry. They've got quite a lot of these engineers. That seems to form the bulk of their infantry. For support, they've got some rocket artillery. That's very troubling. For vehicles, they've got some light tanks that are capable of firing napalm rounds. Some ZSUs, and they've still got those F5s for support. This is actually looking like they have a very weak position, because we should have... Yep, we still have all our K1s. Yeah, I think we're going to crush them. And this is going to be a bit more of a protracted fight because they have significantly more points, but they do have less morale. They have 10% less morale than they had, which means we have to defeat less of their troops for them to break and run. But 700 points as opposed to 600. So I think that's enough looking at the numbers here. So let's get to it. Alright, so I'm going to have to remember to use my command vehicles. Does mean that I'm going to have significantly less forces to use initially, but come on, like 100 points, I could spawn, stuff for that amount of points, and in fact, I'm going to get rid of that command tank because it's 150 points. At least I don't think it's 150 points. I'm going to take one of these cheaper command units instead. I'm going to remove my fob. That's like 75 points that I could use. I think we're going to take to Yongguk, and we're going to have a pair of KIs in this forest, and we're going to have a pair of KIs in this forest, and the rest we're going to have to use our infantry. And you'll note that I don't have a command vehicle to Busan, but I don't really need one because it's on this side. If I hold all three of these, this shouldn't go to them, and I can recapture it if I need to. But it also doesn't give me any points. See, like +2 command points, +4, +2. This one and this one don't give any command points, so I don't really need this one. So what do we have for support? Okay, just rocket artillery. I'll take one just to kind of show it off, but I don't know why I'm deploying my infantry so far back. They need to be dug in already. And then we'll take some militia. And we need some Strelas. Some more Strelas. Okay, we are pretty weak here. but I'm hoping that that's not going to matter too much. So yeah, basically what I'm gonna do is as soon as I start, I'm gonna select all my infantry and dismount them, and then pull back to this tree line with all the vehicles. Alright, well, let's go. And then we're gonna fire our rocket artillery. Oh, it's inside the minimum range. Oh no! I was hoping to launch the rocket artillery like right away, but not to be. Any second now. Actually, might be better to fire it over here. This has been a massive miscalculation on my part. They're going much heavier towards Yeongdok. Alright, and our rocket artillery is ready to fire. Alright, and they're firing our rocket artillery. Actually, I'm going to fire my rocket artillery here instead to counter their rocket artillery. If these tanks open up on me, I might be hosed. But I think I got some of their rocket artillery, so that helped. And I think we've only lost, really, one KM-90. And I don't know if that means we've lost the infantry unit associated with it, but... They need to pull back a little bit. Alright, as soon as the KIs come in, we should, we just need one more kill, really. So if we're going to lose a unit of Yepgun, which is unfortunate, but that's kind of the position we're in. Actually, let's get some sabers in. Alright, we managed to save some of the Yongbong. Oh, total victory. Very nice. So how many points did we lose? We lost 20 points. So we lost a KM-90, and that was one of the ones that delivered our stingers, and to Yebigun. I don't know why I said Yongbong. Korean names. I don't know. Alright, but yeah, we trounced them. That was 740 points to our 20. So, very, very good. Very favorable. So I think I'm actually going to fight a second battle in this recording. Usually I only do one, or sometimes I only do one, but I think I'll do a second one just because that one was real quick. Major, I have the U.S. General Headquarters on the line. Their fleet is inside of Seoul, and they're about to attack. Putting you through to General Galvin. Well done, Major. Busan did not fall. I'm going to knock that off because that will get really annoying. We're about to reach Seoul in order to cut off enemy supply lines. So, very cool. Wow, he's very, very well decorated, my goodness. It's like silver star, 2 oak leaf clusters, all kinds of stuff. Got his jump wings. Cool. Alright. So the plan is simple. Capture the port of Seoul and secure Churawan and Sokcho sectors before day 10. Alright. However, you will have to keep hold of Busan during the whole operation. The Nimitz brings several squadrons as backup, and many support battalions can be deployed once the port of Seoul is captured. Major, given your position with your knowledge of the front, you will be supervising the northern landing operation. Over to you. Okay, so we have a whole bunch to do. So we still have to hold this, but I think with this units we have, that shouldn't be a problem. We're attriting them at an alarming rate. So we're going to move the Nimitz into Naval Sector Bravo, and we're going to move all of our squadrons over here. And do we want U.S. task force? Oh yes. So we want... Okay, so we need to... For that we need to... Alright, so we can spawn Marines, but we can't... Yeah, this has to be deployed at a ground space, so... Okay. Hellfires... Artillery company. What do you got? 109s? Some LAVs? Armored battalion. M60s. Can they... Nope, they need to be deployed that way as well. Could get some multi-rolls. FA-18 Hornets, those would be nice. I got some Mavericks. Ooh, those have the good Mavericks. Sweet. And A-70 Corsair 2s full of napalm. I really don't like napalm. It's just it's not effective enough for it to be worth it. Alright, so we hold Busan. So that'll give us 15 points. If we hold Seoul, next time we'll have 20 points. And there's no real way for us to... so we need to have 5 points left over. So I think what we do then is we take some Hornets. Hornets? Yes, Hornets. And we take some land forces to back these guys up. Anti-tank company. They're not that good, though. I do wish I could get some attack helicopters. Those would be very useful. I could get an artillery company. Nope. Okay, so let's start our attack here. So disembark there. Disembark there. Disembark there. And then all of you go hit these guys. Got the FA-18s. Oh yeah. I'm a little concerned because this is a big map, but I think we should be able to take it pretty easy. So let's do the Battle of Seoul. All right, so 12th and 13th Marine Regiments, 24th Armored Battalion, 773 Light Attack Squadron. Those are helicopters. 135th Seed Squadron. So that's suppression of air defenses or enemy air defenses. 154th Fighter Squadron, those would be the FA-18s. Or no, those are the F-4s, I think. And then the multi-rolls, and those are the F-18s. Alright, so what are we fighting? Infantry Regiment, Anti-Air Company. Ooh, what do they got for anti-air? They have Stilkas. Those are not radar guided. So that's interesting. And Pongay. And those are radar guided missiles, which is actually good because that means our seed aircraft can see them and shoot them down. They do have an enormous range though. Accuracy 45%. That's not too bad. And they only carry 2 missiles each, so I think we'll be good. Vehicles, those are okay. Mi-8s. We are fighting some A5s. Those are anti-ship. My goodness. Alright, what do they got? For like proper stuff. For infantry, they've got a whole bunch of these militia using like World War II era weapons. And they've got some decent missile troops. They do have T-55s. They have a lot of T-55s, but I'm not too worried about them. All right, so let's launch the battle and get ready to rumble. I regretted saying that as soon as I said it. Oh well. Okay. So this is an interesting map. For one thing, it's a multiplayer map that I really hate fighting on. But it's got all this empty area that's unused for this particular mission. I don't know why. So we need to take Bravo. That's going to be our main point generation. And we also need to take to Yonan, because that's more point gen, and it becomes an air and land route. So let's see. LAV-2C. So that's just an LAV, and it's an amphibious vehicle, but it's also a command vehicle, so it can take sea zones. Want it as close as possible, just because when it eventually moves to Bravo, because I think for Navy we do actually want some like the Oliver Hazard Perry. He's going to be our guy. He's going to stay in Naval Sector Bravo, but he's also close enough that he can provide shore bombardment. So tanks. We do not have as many tanks as I would like. Not even close. Not too worried about what they have for airplanes, so I'm not too worried about bringing lots and lots of anti-air. Okay. Alright, so 4 platoons of Marines. I guess he can kind of go over here. These guys... Okay, and they'll hit the beaches, and they'll storm through this industrial complex. So for tanks, yeah, they're going to need support. I'm actually going to bring a platoon of small Marines. I guess we will take a pair of Avengers just cause. I can't spawn them here. No! Can I spawn tanks? No! Okay. Interesting. Sometimes, in multiplayer, you can spawn tanks in a naval zone. The trick is that they will spawn with little landing craft, and you'll have to get the landing craft over and disembark them. But that is not the case here. We need to capture Tionan. So, let's see here. Okay, I've got 2 command units that I will wind up sending to various points. Partly that's just continuity of command. If one goes down, the other will still command the zone. Support. Some mortars would be useful. Maybe not hella useful, but useful enough. Ah, there's my Navy tanks. Never mind. Alright. And what else do we want? I think we want some air. Alright, that should be good. Alright, let's go.
Situation is under control. The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Let's make sure there's no air threats.
My pleasure. Someone called for a cab? My pleasure.
Alright, well, we've managed to eliminate almost all of their gunships. Just cuz.
Read 5.
Alright, these are LCUs carrying our tanks. They have to make it to land. Now our LCUs can withdraw. Still not a great combo here, but we have disrupted their command of Bravo already, so that's good.
Someone called for a cab? What's the plan? Copy it. That's your order. At your service, sir.
Alright, and we're gonna get our Marines into some cover here. Take up some forward positions, and we're going to start moving our LAV over here.
Starting to get dangerous here. Who do you want us to transfer? Need customers for a taxi route. Not my
Alright,
way.
and so we're going to start moving these guys up pretty aggressively.
It's not my war. It's not my war.
Alright, now all of our hazard parry is going to fall back a little bit. Oh, something for our the Penghees are there, which means our wild weasels have a chance to kill them.
Got something for me?
Oh, they shot down my helicopter, you bastards! Yeah, that's fine. My tanks will wreck your day. All right. So we're gonna send in our prowler, and he should easily find and destroy. He should easily shoot down the Penghe. Okay, and he fired, so he's down by one missile at least.
What are your orders, sir?
Alright, and so we're gonna basically have these guys
At your service,
march
sir.
across.
What can the infantry do for you, sir?
And we're being very aggressive, but we have to be. Alright, and we're gonna start bringing in more of these Navy tanks. And we need something to shoot down helicopters.
Someone need a guardian angel? What can the infantry do for you, sir? Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. At your service, sir.
Oh wow, we're finding a fob already.
Platoon is formed and ready. It's not my war. It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
Wow, you small guys. You need to control yourselves.
The enemy is in range, so are we. Let's rock and roll.
Alright, we need a command vehicle. Desperately. TACCOM.
My that.
Actually,
It's an honor to serve under your command.
okay, nearly lost those tanks. That's unfortunate.
Checklist completed. Ready to go. Advancing to coordinates.
Gonna get another FA-18. We're gonna send him in.
Sky is ours. Platoon is formed and ready. What can the infantry do for you, sir? Platoon is
Alright, so
formed
we've
and
captured the fob. Alright, we're hitting targets deep in there. Alright, and we're gonna start moving our LAV. Move fast. Get in position over there. Made it out. Alright, and the Oliver Hazard Perry, okay, he's okay, he's fine. So we're going to lose a little bit of point gen, but we need to get a command vehicle into here right quick. Okay, so time to push.
Get out of my
I don't run into too many anti-air placements. I'm gonna have these guys take these guys out just because they make me worry. Alright, they're both Winchester. That didn't take long. We got 9 minutes left.
Get out of my way.
We have plenty for more FA-18 Hornets, and we'll get the rest of them.
Checklist completed. Ready to go. It's gonna rain down on them boats.
Alright, and this guy's still going.
Service, sir. Awaiting new orders,
Alright,
sir.
and the LAVs are taking fire, lots of fire. So
Someone need a guardian angel?
alright, there are Stilkas over there. So I'm gonna have to be careful, but
At your service, sir. Someone need a guardian angel?
okay, and there are Stilkas up in this forest, but I'm not gonna worry about them. Okay. I'm basically waiting for those tanks to move up.
Advancing to coordinates. Someone called for a cab? It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. Starting to get dangerous. Sky is ours.
I think I actually do like my odds against those Stilkas.
Checklist completed. Ready to
Yep.
go.
They took a little bit of damage, but that's fine. And we'll evac the other one. Alright, and those SMAs will wreck those vehicles.
Are you talking to me?
Alright, and we're gonna try and send a Logi here.
Starting to get dangerous. Just spit it out. Starting to get dangerous. What are your orders, sir? Starting to get dangerous here.
But yeah, if I can capture this, then they just have no chance. There's a point gen backup. Need some more recon. And I think, yeah, we'll send some LAVs over this way with better view range.
Yes, sir.
Alright, and it's ours.
Just spit it out. Platoon is formed and ready.
Alright, and these guys can all move down here because now we're talking about assaulting to Sendang.
You've got something for me?
So I'm going to send a couple platoons of tanks this way, and then the rest of you are going to come this way. It's some kind of old APC.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, still a lot of units, and this is what I don't get is, like, there's a whole bunch of units in here in this forest, and I'm not going to dig them out. That's too much work. But what I can do is I can take all the points.
Just spit it out. You've got something for me?
I don't think we lost a single tank so far. That might change, but you know, I'm feeling confident.
At the ready, sir.
They are running out of fuel, though. Do we have any Logi? Yes, we do. These Marines can go for that town. These Marines can go for that town.
Off your ass and on your feet. Let's move.
Alright, you guys don't need to be that far
Service,
back.
sir.
And yeah, it's more or less a mad dash to kill everything else. I think we got all their command units. 19 points. Now the question becomes, will our command vehicle make it? before we can kill 19 points. I think so, but we're gonna have to be quick. And that's victory. Wow. Enemy forces. 41st Infantry Regiment has been destroyed. 3rd Anti-Air Company has been destroyed. 22nd Armored Battalion has been destroyed. That is mainly a result of us killing all their command vehicles. There's no way that we killed enough T-55s to completely exhaust their supply. But because we killed all of their command vehicles, like, I think that more than anything else really did it for them. Look at all these kills. Look at the LAVs just racking them up. And the Hornets. Look at those. Alright, we lost, what did we lose? We lost 3... We lost like 10 LAVs, 3 small teams, and a Cobra. And that's it. And now the map looks like this. That was pretty good, I think. Anyway, I go back to the map, I guess. Oh, well done, Major. Seoul is ours. Thanks to your thanks to the port facilities, we can now land there safely. However, let's be careful and keep in mind that a counterattack is still a risk at this stage. So yeah, that was... Wow, that's what that was. Okay, so we destroyed basically every unit that was there. They didn't have any units that actually like fell back at all. Wow. Anyway, I have been Foxx. This has been Wargame Red Dragon, the Busan Pocket campaign, and hope you've enjoyed. Hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.